Everything is pretty swollen. What the blood is terrible. It smells really bad.
Blonde haren komen
Ja,
eronder, zie je het? Mooi.
Yeah, I think we need to go for a third try. Okay, he's hungry, you're hungry, I'm hungry, and you're gonna try to film. So welcome to a new vlog.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Everything is pretty swollen down under, so it's pretty painful, but I knew this was gonna happen, so been there, done that, so we're just gonna take it day by day. Hopefully I will recover soon, but this little guy makes everything so much better. Hey, there you are.
He's doing so well.
Oh my god, he's really doing great. Like, he's just on breastfeeding, no formula yet. And he only lost 200 grams in the first 3 days. But he is eating like a champ. He has like 5 poopy diapers a day. Yeah.
This is 2 days after his birthday.
He was 2 in the middle of the night, so this is the 3rd day, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Jax, your mouth is watering.
Papa's gonna help you eat it.
Okay, so later on we'll do a little weigh-in.
Yeah.
And then I'll see you soon, but first we eat. Alright, there we go.
So this is the baby pouch left over.
The leftover pouch.
What the Yeah, I told you. You were like, no, you just lost like 10 kilos. Well, you don't. You're gonna lose it over time. So right now it's literally just his weight and the water.
Yeah.
But it's also not really like I just ate. It's the end of the day.
Yeah,
I'm still holding a lot of fluid. So I think tomorrow I'll probably weigh like 58.
Yeah.
But then you still have some, you're gonna need some time to lose the rest of that weight. Your belly's still shrinking. It's gonna take, with me, it's probably gonna take like 2 months to really, at least to go really like shrinking back to somewhat normal.
And your original weight is 54
Yeah,
kilos.
54. So that would mean if I'm 58 in the morning, that would mean still 4 kilos.
Yeah.
Okay, so the things that I would like to share that a lot of people don't talk about, and it also doesn't happen to everybody, but it does with me the first time and the second time around, is they gave me a snip because it was just too tight. He was not going to come out. They gave me 2 push contractions to see if he was going to come out, and they were like, okay, no, it's not going to happen. So they snipped me, and they, of course, stitched that up. Stitching, right? And they stitched me up in another place where I ripped a little bit. So I have 2 stitches, and the left side of my vajayjay is fully swollen because the stitching, of course, needs some time to heal, but it's like completely blocked off from everything with this big ass baby pamper that you're wearing because you're still bleeding. The last time I bled like a full 8 weeks, I think. It was insane. So I really, really hope that this time around it will be a lot less. I think it will be because I'm already bleeding a lot less. That blood smells like absolute hell. It's also normal, so don't get scared, but probably your midwife or something or girlfriend will tell you, but the blood is terrible. It smells really bad. And then if you have stitches, you have to pee with water. So you have to pour water while you pee, or if you can do it after, that's also okay, but you have to keep it clean. And then you have hemorrhoids, because that's another subject on its own. I got it when Jax was born, at the birth, and same thing. I knew I was going to get it right now because I had it from Jax. But I used a cream and I used pills back then, and because I knew I was going to have it this time, I started early. So I started taking it before he was born, because it will it does something to your veins that will loosen up, and you're either less likely to get him or they will be easier to go away afterwards. So right now it's just a lot of cleaning. If I go pee, it takes me like 10 minutes. I have to warm up water, take it with me. I go pee, take my time, and then I have to clean it, and then I have to rub like the cream everywhere that needs to go. There is things that are so not glamorous, and then you see these women having a baby and being out and about, and 3 days later, I don't know if it's like actual truth, if it's really happening, but for the most of us, it's definitely not. We're just laying on the couch with our legs apart, like we're kind of like a barn animal because it hurts like hell. So we're just sitting like this, wearing loose clothes, trying to ventilate it. It's definitely not a sexy sightseeing the first couple of weeks after your baby is born, but it's all okay. It's completely okay, and that's why I'm telling you this. Pretty much every woman has them, but just 90% doesn't talk about these things.
It's taboo.
Yeah, definitely like the hemorrhoids and stuff.
So you're going to break the taboo.
Yes, we are, because this is something that people need to talk about because it's really normal. I had no clue that these things were coming for me. I did not know that these things were normal. So after I had Jax, I was absolutely in shock with the amount of pain. Also, the after contractions.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that the second baby you'll have it worse. I don't know why, but I'm having contraction up until this day, and the worst ones are while I'm breastfeeding. So while I'm breastfeeding, first of all, he grabs the nipple, he sucks like a maniac, and it hurts like hell. And then the contractions start, because that's something, because your uterus is trying to contract to its normal size again, and him being on your nipple apparently helps with that. But then you're like having pain in your nipple and you're literally having contractions again. It's not really a fun ride. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. So also giving breastfeeding your baby, it's of course not for everybody. Not everybody can do it even, and for some people I think it gets a lot easier. With me, it definitely did. And so that's why I started to pump my breasts, because after like 1 month of breastfeeding Jax, my nipples were still sore like hell, and I did everything right. He was the right way on my nipple. I creamed them every single time, but it just didn't work out for me. So that's why I started pumping my milk, and then I still breastfed him for 5 months, just not on my tit. So that's why this machine is here, because that's the thing I'm going to do right now as well, because it's just really difficult. Every time he latches on, it hurts so bad, like I'm spasming my entire body because it's just so painful. So I thought, let me just start pumping my milk again as well. Then you can just not have your day revolve around breastfeeding, because that's also something that I'm already finding very difficult with Jax, is that he takes forever on my breast. It's like 30 minutes per boob. So it takes so much time because he feeds every 2 to 3 hours. And then I just have no time with Jax. And every time he wants something from me, I have a baby on my tit. So I want to keep breastfeeding him preferable in the nighttime, because it's just easiest. You can just put him on. But then during the day, I want to pump and give a bottle. And then Cos can also grab some feedings for me, so it doesn't have to be just me feeding him. And now I'm absolutely exhausted.
I'm talking.
Yeah, literally.
But I think you covered most of it, and
so
it's
too.
good to know for other women out there. So
what's coming for them?
Yeah.
No, but just that you're a little bit prepared, and that you're not in shock when it happens, and that you don't feel odd, and that you don't feel like out of place to say, "Hey, is it normal that the blood like smells a type of way?" Like those are things we need to talk about. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Ja, voor je bankstellen, sorry. Volgens mij lijkt hij sprekend op zijn broertje, hè?
ja.
Tja, blonde haren komen
Ja,
eronder,
ja.
zie je het? Mooi, hè?
En blauwe ogen. Ja. Niks van mama weer.
Ga doorgaan.
Pass.
Helemaal goed.
Yes.
Oh, dat is
Your very first test you've passed in life.
Ja, dan mag je hem even omdraaien. Testen we.
So we're just testing his hearing, making sure that both his ears working properly. They're also taking some blood from his
Heel?
heel. Is it just heel? Just to test multiple diseases. I think they're testing like 21 or something. So
23.
Oh, 23 already. Wow. So just making sure that all these things are good. Making sure it's a healthy little man.
Wat is even lekker?
Lekker, Pinky. Ja.
Oh, wat je ziet.
This is the first time I'm bathing Foxy, by the way. Before, we always did it in the morning, and I wasn't feeling too well in the morning, so I was afraid that I don't know, would lose my grip or something. So I had Saskia do it, and this is his 5th day? 4th day?
No, 6th day.
6 already. Damn, time goes
already,
fast.
No.
So, gaan we niet zien?
Dat is leuk.
But I was really wondering what color his eyes would be, but because when you're in the shade or something, it kind of looks much darker, and I thought I saw something brown, but no. He's getting blue eyes as
Not
well.
yet.
Not yet. I think we need to go for a third try for it to get brown.
A girl. With
Maybe
brown eyes.
that would be great.
Yeah.
And we have something of everything.
Yes.
Lekker.
Kijk hoe rustig. Hè? He's so relaxed.
Yeah. Hey, wat is
En dan
dat?
ziet de camera. Dat is de afstand. Waarop hij goed kan zien.
Ja, hè? Van
Dus,
borst tot
ja,
hoofd.
Ja, precies. Borst tot gezicht.
Ja.
Dus,
Yep. Blue eyes.
So his umbilical cord loosened up yesterday, which is great because they start to smell like absolute death. Exactly. Well, because it is rotten flesh, so no wonder. But yeah, so it started to smell so bad yesterday. I was telling her, I was like, oh my god, when does it fall off? And she's like, I think it's gonna probably fall off within the next day. And yes, that night, last night, yes, and I was so happy that smell finally gone.
Yes.
The magic milk.
Liquid gold is the right.
Mommy protein.
Exactly. So, Cus just got Jax's bike seat, but look how cute. Hi. Look how cute. He's already chilling to the max in it. He's like, okay, yeah, oh, this is good, this is good. Yeah. Now you need sunglasses.
Ja, dat wou ik dus net zeggen.
Yeah, you need your sunglasses. Mommy will get it.
Kijk nou, in de zon. Oh, wat een snoetje. Wat een snoetje.
So this is the lady that is helping us.
Are you ready?
Oh ja, 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 ja. Doei. Doei, Jaxie.
Doei.
Doei.
Hallo.
Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
This is my only me time I get on a day.
Yep.
Normally, Cuz is away with Jax, and then I have some time to shower, freshen up, feel like a human being again, which is great. A person needs that in their life. Oh my god, I feel so much better today because yesterday the stitching came out, and I'm so extremely happy because I was experiencing so much pain down there, and I didn't really realize up until like end of the day that it was caused by the stitching, because the swelling kept being there because the stitching was now too tight and was cutting into my skin. So I was having like the feeling somebody was stabbing me there over and over again. And I was saying to Cos like, oh my God, I don't think I can make it. But I thought there was like a rule that they can only take it out on the 7th day. But apparently they just need to wait 6 days. So I called my midwife and I was like, man, I'm dying from these stitches. So she was here within like an hour and she took them out, and I literally felt like the one thread that caused all the pain, because when she pulled it out I felt that same stabbing pain and then some type of like release. I was like, oh my God, this was it, this was the one, because I had like 4 stitches, but the second one was the one that was causing so much pain. So I am literally walking around like a new human being, because I really didn't realize that the stitching was the thing that was causing that much pain while trying to walk around. And oh my God, if you ever doubt it, literally just call your midwife to take them out, because it is the cause of the pain. So feeling totally renewed. We're gonna take Fox outside for the first time today because he is 7 days old, so now he can. And he already is on his birth weight again. That's like the second thing you have to consider. So we can finally go out and about. Probably not going to be a long walk or something, just nice to go outside. By the way, I just need to say this. He is such a sweet little baby. It's like unbelievable. We just really imagined we would have like another Jax. And Jax was just extremely sweet as well, but just really, really busy. Like he was always, the on switch was always on. Like I was not looking forward to nighttime because I know he would wake up like 8 times to feed, to just cry and be annoying, because he was just always so active. So I already imagined like it's probably not going to be a lot less than that, or maybe even worse with like the activity level. And then you get Fox, and Fox is so calm. He's literally a copy of me. He just sleeps and eats and is always satisfied. He never cries. He literally only cries for a bottle, but not just because he wants to be held or whatever. He's so calm, and it's just so incredibly nice. This last night I slept so well. I woke up like just thanking everything in the universe that he was so calm and gave me such a good night's sleep. He woke up once, once at 2 o'clock and once at 5, and there was just a bottle, and he went back to sleep in his own bed next, like in my co-sleeper, and that was it. Like all the other hours I had to just sleep. It was amazing. So we'll see you outside with Foxy. Yeah, that's Mommy's milk. Are you a little jealous? Yeah, that's what we do, stomp on the table. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. He's chilling his brains out. I haven't been outside for a while, so I haven't seen these things yet, that he can do these, and I'm still holding my heart even though I know he can do it. It's crazy how fast it goes. But okay, I just want to wrap up the video, but first I wanted to thank you all for the amazing messages that I got on my bird vlog. I haven't watched it yet. I can't bear seeing myself doing that over again while I'm still feeling it. But it really made my heart explode. All the reactions, I even got DMs about it. It's so amazing that you guys really appreciate that we filmed it, because it is a lot to show you guys, of course. So really happy with that. And then I want to give you guys a heads up for what is coming, because this was pregnancy series, and of course I'm not pregnant anymore. So now we're gonna film the postpartum series. It's gonna be called like that as well, and it's gonna have all the elements in it. So first, the big part is gonna be recovery. So it's gonna be about food and how to take care of my body, and maybe like the scars and all those things. And then the part next is of course the getting back to shape again. So then again it's gonna include training, but of course not yet for the first 6 weeks, because we cannot yet. So we're waiting till we recovered, then we're gonna work out again, and I'm gonna show you all of it. So if you enjoyed the pregnancy series, please go watch the postpartum series, and I hope to see you guys soon. Ciao.